Okay, so we'll begin again where we left off in the previous video with our integral from -2 to -1, from -1 to 1, and from 1 to 2, all with different signs. Now the different signs should produce positive values in each case. If we don't get positive values in each case, we've done something wrong, which is a very likely possibility, given all of the algebra and arithmetic that's going on here. So what I want to do here is to solve each of these individually, because they're going to take some room here. So I'll solve them going across the page, each one, and then I'll add them up in the end. So we'll start with the first one. I have negative, and the antiderivative of x to the fourth is x to the fifth over 5, minus 5x to the third over 3, plus 4x, and we'll evaluate that from -2 to -1. Alright, so we'll have in the first case, we'll have -1 over 5, then plus 5 over 3, and minus 4. When we evaluate at -2, 2 to the fifth is 32, so we'll get -32 over 5, 2 to the third is 8, so we'll get 40 plus 40 over 3, and then minus 8. So we just need to simplify those two. Again, rather than simplifying each expression by itself, I will simplify across expressions where I have common terms. So for example, the -1/5 minus -32/5 will give me positive 31/5. Of course, still with the negative on the outside. Then 5/3 minus 40/3 will give me -35, or minus 35/3. Then -4 minus -8 will give me positive 4. I'll leave a little space because I'm going to have to find a common denominator. And multiplying out, I'll get 93/15 minus 175/15 and plus 4, all with the negative still on the outside. So simplifying, I get negative quantity, -82/15 plus 60/15, which ends up giving me a positive 22/15. Again, that's a crazy problem there, crazy integral. Not too bad, but what makes it difficult is all the fractions and the signs there. You have to be really careful with that. Alright, the second integral will be exactly the same for the antiderivative, only it'll be positive on the outside, and we'll evaluate from -1 to 1. And we'll set up brackets and parentheses. This one will be a little bit easier. We'll just get 1/5 minus 5/3 plus 4. From the second term, we'll get -1/5 plus 5/3 minus 4. And you might be tempted to say that that all just cancels out. If we were adding them, they would cancel out, but we're subtracting, so they won't. But we do end up with 2/5 minus 10/5 plus 8. Sorry, that's 2/5 minus 10/3 plus 8. Finding a common denominator. We end up with 6/15 minus 50/15 plus 8, so that's a -44/15 plus 120/15, and that leaves us with 76/15 for the middle integral. So finally, for the third integral, we end up with negative quantity x to the fifth over 5 minus 5x to the third over 3 plus 4x. We'll evaluate that from 1 to 2. So we'll have 32 over 5, and we'll subtract from that 1/5 minus 5/3 plus 4. Simplifying, we get negative quantity 31 over 5 minus 35 over 3 plus 4. Again, with common denominators, we're going to end up with, we have negative the quantity 93 over 15 minus 175 over 15 plus 4, and above we did that calculation and got 22 over 15. Adding up all those fractions, we get 120 over 15, which is just 8, and that's our final answer for the whole problem then. So a lot of work involved in that, but that's how we do a complex problem like this.